70% of your database wants you to talk to you in a personal way. And you do have that data, but like, how do you approach that? So I think that there's a recipe for success that involves both duplication and inclusion. These are two things I talk about often, or that we apply often. So customizing a message to a specific audience, you have the data points to do that. You can get something in front of them that you think is going to resonate with them, and hopefully it does. And the results show that it does. There are higher engagement rates when you do this. But it doesn't mean that every piece of that message or that campaign that you're putting in front of them, whether it's email or elsewhere on your website, you can do this with other tools with website personalization now as well. It doesn't mean that every part of it has to say, hey, I know you live in the Northeast and you need to get down to south to Florida pretty soon because it's cold. Like, you can say that once, maybe. You maybe want your subject line calling out something that's going to catch their attention. Maybe that lead story is speaking to heading south for the winter. But the rest of the content could be rather evergreen. And the way that you can then be successful is that inclusion piece. When you do this, you could get really focused on your targeted campaigns and, okay, we're going to send this to this subset, but what about everybody else? What are they getting? That's what's important to remember. And that's why I say inclusion is that you don't want to leave big sets of your database out and untouched for months on end because you've been focusing on all these hyper-focused segmentation strategies.